Hello there, how you doing? Got a great show for you today. Later on I've got a fantastic celebrity interview that I am so excited about. One of my heroes is going to be on the show. Yes! So far I've been making these videos with an iPhone 6 and the free editing software iMovie. It's been taking me about 16 hours each time to plan and shoot and edit these videos. If you can, I would really appreciate it if you could help support my channel by becoming one of my Patreon members. Follow the link below. Thank you. Now, one of my regular guitar students, who we shall call Mr. A, has been kind enough to give me £40, which is what I would normally charge for a guitar lesson on Skype or in person if it was not lockdown conditions, as a sort of a thank you, because his son has been enjoying these videos so much and they have encouraged him to start learning, which is exactly why I started doing these videos in the first place. Well, that and to give me something to do during the lockdown. And I am going to plough that money right back into this little project. I am pretty excited because this is very geeky, but I've ordered a green screen. The special effects fun I'm gonna have with that. Anyway, on with the show.
If you like it, I think you should press like.
Please hit that like button right now. So far in this series of lessons, we've covered the C chord, the A chord, the G chord, the E chord, and the D chord. Hey, C-A-G-E-D. That spells caged. That's a really handy way of remembering that there are 5 fundamental chord shapes on the guitar. C-A-G-E-D, caged. There are minor versions of those, C minor, A minor, G minor, E minor, D minor, and then there are all kinds of extensions, 7ths, 9ths, 11ths, 13ths. There are suspended chords, there are augmented chords, there are diminished chords, but you only need to learn one chord at a time, depending on what song you're trying to play. So don't start panicking. In music, we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You might have noticed that if we're talking about caged, there's some letters missing there. So we have an A chord at the beginning of the alphabet, but we don't have a B chord. You can play a B chord on the guitar, but there is no open version of B. It's a bar chord. Bar chords are not for absolute beginners. Let's not worry about that this week. Then we have C, D, E. There's no F. There's no open F chord. There are many different ways of playing F, and we will cover those in the future. Today is not the day for F. And then afterwards, G. There are also sharps and flats, and we're not going to talk about those either. I'm not even sure why I brought it up. Anyway, it's time for this week's Chord of the Week. I'm going to hand you over to the 2012 version of me, who is going to teach you how to play that chord.
This is an A minor chord. Here's how to play an A minor chord. Take your first finger and put it on the first fret of the second string. Second finger goes on the second fret of the fourth string. Third finger goes on the second fret of the third string. And we play 5 strings. You can mute the 6th string with your thumb. If you found this lesson useful, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and tell everyone you know who plays the guitar.
Don't forget, there's a link down there that'll take you to the directory of my 365 guitar lessons. Something for everyone in that lot.
If you like it, why not share it with your friends?
Please hit that share button right now. So now you've learned where to put your fingers for A minor, take a good long look at where they're supposed to be, and when you feel like you've got it memorized, take them away, and then put them back and give it a strum. Take them away, put them back, give it a strum. Okay, go and do that 10 times. Go! Now that you've learnt your first minor chord, you might be wondering, what's the difference between a major and a minor chord? Well, I'm going to sum it up in the simplest way possible. A major chord is bright and happy, and a minor chord is sad and serious. Now, because this is a lesson for absolute beginners, this is not the right time to start talking about keys. What is a key? Can you open a door with it? Maybe you can open musical doors with it. What's on the other side? Let's not talk about that. Let's not go there. But if you've been following this series of lessons, you have now learned enough chords to start to group those chords together in ways that sound good. Firstly, A, D, and E. They all sound good together. Make a note of that. A, D, and E. Okay, next is G, C, and D. And your freshly learned A minor chord will go very nicely with G, C, and D. And we've also got D, G, and A.
If you like it and you want more, you should hit subscribe.
Please hit that subscribe button right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about this. He's always been one of my heroes, one of my favourite guitarists from my favourite band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jimmy Page. Oh, I think his assistant is just getting him prepared. Hi Jimmy, are you there? Hello? Hello?
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Oh, hi Jimmy, it's Alistair Pope.
Oh yes, is it time for that interview?
Jimmy Page, it's such an honour to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me. I've got a whole lot of love for your show, Popey. I hope we can be friends.
Oh, thanks man. I hope so too. Hey, what do you make of the current coronavirus crisis?
It's a heartbreaker. At first I was dazed and confused and worried my girlfriend, who is also my librarian and personal assistant, might bring it on home to me. I'm getting on a bit, obviously. I'm in my 70s, and I said to myself, Jimmy, your time is gonna come. But I tell you, Popey, if, in my time of dying, I see a stairway to heaven, I'm gonna run like buggery in the other direction. I may be dog-eared, but I'm not ready to be consigned to the pages of history just yet. Mark my words, I will not be marginalised by a novel virus. I've got too much spine for that. Sorry, I don't mean to ramble on.
Oh no, not at all Jimmy. It's really great to hear you talk. Just, you ramble on as much as you like. So, how's the lockdown been for you?
Oh, it's a bit of a bind, but still, good times, bad times. I can't believe those idiots burning 5G towers. They're going to cause a communication breakdown. How many more times is that going to happen?
I don't know.
But when the lockdown is over, it'll be celebration day, that's for sure. I'll be out on the tiles. I won't be left on the shelf that night.
Damn right.
For reals.
Whoa, yeah.
Word.
And during the lockdown, have you spoken to Robert Plant on the phone?
I prefer to text.
Are you guys pals?
Oh yes, old Planty gets all my love.
Hey Jimmy, let's have a lightning round.
What's a lightning round?
It's kind of a super fast question and answer sort of thing where I fire the questions at you and you just answer them as quick as you possibly can, okay?
Oh right, sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Favourite food?
Hot dog.
Favourite fruit?
Tangerine.
Favourite dessert?
Custard pie.
When do you eat your dinner?
In the evening.
Which Led Zeppelin song described your obsession with Chinese food?
The wonton song.
Where do you like to be on your days off?
Down by the seaside.
What's your favourite animal?
Black dog.
What's your favourite music genre?
Rock and roll.
What do you say to someone who asks you for directions?
That's the way.
What's your comfiest sweater made of?
Cashmere.
And finally, which is your rudest song? Is it the clunge?
You mean the crunge?
It's the clunge, isn't it?
No, it's the crunge.
Oh, how embarrassing. I thought it was the clunge.
It's the crunge.
Is it about clunge?
Yes. Oh, yes. Marvellous.
Ah, Jimmy Page, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, I tell you, Popey, it's been an absolute pleasure. Goodbye.
If you would like to support this channel, why not become a patron on Patreon? Follow the links below.
I say, hit subscribe, would you?